You guys, it's Thursday. Come on, get your drink, get your snacks. Come on, you already know what time it is. It's time for Talk It Up Thursdays.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Tia, and I'm back, and I'm blessed to say that if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you haven't already, also be sure to like this video and turn your post notifications on because you do not want to miss a single video. Today's video is about siblings, all about siblings. I did a survey with all of my friends on Facebook and Instagram, and I interviewed them and asked them about did they grow up in the same household as their siblings, and how did that affect their relationship. I'm going to be doing a part 1 and a part 2. I'm going to be doing the first, in this video, I'm going to be doing the video interviews that I did with these people. And in my part 2, I'm going to be doing the message, like screenshots of the messages that I did with people. So I did video interviews and I also did messages, back and forth messages. And this video has a significant meaning, and at the end of the video I will tie it all in together, probably at the end of this video or at the end of part 2, so you guys have to stay tuned for that. In part 2, I'm going to be doing the interview that I did with my personal siblings as opposed to everybody else's perspective on their siblings. I also went live on Facebook to get people's interactions as well. So first, let's do Destinies.
You guys didn't know, okay, so Nene has an older brother, she has a younger brother. No, you don't have an older brother. You have 2 younger brothers, and you have 2 younger sisters. So Nene's the oldest, so probably her relationship with her siblings are probably a little bit different than all of ours. She's the oldest one, so she plays the mama role. The mama role, the big sister role, which is washing the dishes, making sure everybody else is straight, making sure everything is done in the house. And she's a mama because she takes care of Harmony, watches Katie, and she's always normally the head of the house when everybody's gone. So basically their relationship is, you got the big sister role, and the big sister is basically the leader of all the rest of them, kind of playing mama.
I feel like in Nene's situation, she appreciates her siblings, and she appreciates the fact that she did get to grow up with them and in the same household, and she's a very loving and caring person at the end of the day. So her siblings have a really, really tight bond. So let's get into Zakenya's.
Your name? What's your name?
Zakenya.
Zakenya. Okay, so how old are you?
14.
14. Okay. Growing up, did all your siblings live with you?
Yeah.
All of them? Okay, so how many of y'all is it?
6.
Okay, 6. Yeah, I'm probably the only one that only has like 1 or 2. Well, okay, so now explain your relationship with your siblings.
I don't deal with them. I don't get along with them.
I like that answer. Are they younger than you?
Yeah.
All of them are younger than you?
No. I got 3 that's older than me.
Okay, 3 that's older than you. And okay, well. So, do you feel like your parents have those sides and have favorites?
Mm-hmm.
Which one would you say you are?
I don't know. Kinda. I don't know.
Kinda?
Mm-hmm.
How many girls is it?
3.
3 girls and 3 boys?
Mm-hmm.
Split right down the middle. Do y'all share rooms?
No.
No! Oh, you lucky. I had to share a room. Oh my god, it was only a couple of us. Well.
Alright, so for Zakenya, I feel like Zakenya's the middle child, so she doesn't really she doesn't really have a bond with the rest of them because I feel like there's a gap. She told me that one of her siblings is still a baby, not even 1 yet. And then I think she has older siblings that are probably like way older than her. So I feel like since there's a gap, there's not that much of a bond with all of them. Like she said, she doesn't really mess with them. She don't really like them. So I feel like there's a big age gap there. So let's get into, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Let's get into Marche's. I'm gonna save the best for last. Let's get into Marche's.
Did you grow up with your siblings in your household?
Only one.
Only one? Okay, so how did that affect you guys' relationship?
I don't like him.
Why?
I mean, it was the baby brother. My middle brother wasn't there, so
Mm-hmm.
he was with my dad. But the baby brother, I mean, because he was a baby, my mom baby him.
Mm-hmm.
So he got on my nerves.
And still does.
And still does. So, I mean, we're okay. I'm not going to let nothing happen to him. But, you know, it's just that sibling thing. Like, oh. Don't like it.
So, how does that affect your relationship with your other ones? Do you even have a relationship with your other ones?
I mean, it's strange because they, you know, like I said, only one was in the house with me and the other one wasn't. But I acted more of the mom to them, more as their sister. So I got on their nerves with that. So it's like as we got older, we kind of really didn't like deal with each other. We deal with each other now.
Yeah.
It's more understanding. But then we were like, I don't know. I mean, my mom put me in charge of everything. So it was kind of hard to just be their sister when she put me in charge of
Dang, you breaking up. Okay.
She put me in charge of a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Do you feel like you weren't the favorite? You feel like he was?
The baby? It was definitely the favorite. So I take it back. The middle child was the favorite. And I think the middle child is still her favorite. Because he really wanted around. So, you know, when he came around, he to him. Whereas me and the baby were like, you don't live here. Like, why he get the... But...
Of course. They baby the boys. But...
Hey.
So when it comes to Marche, I feel like she plays the mother role just like Destiny did. So she didn't really build a bond or like a relationship with any of them. So I feel like since she was the oldest, she was the oldest, she still played a very important and vital role, which was the mother role. Instead of being the friend, she was kind of more of the leader. So last but not least, let's get on to Dale. Gang, gang, gang.
Oh, hey everybody, this is my sister Dell, and we're going to be asking her the 2 questions I've asked everybody else. So, first question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow up with all of your siblings? I know the answer to these, but they don't.
I'm sorry. Oops, let me not.
I'll leave it out.
Not at all. The closest sibling to me, he's 19 years older. So the 4 older siblings were all moved out by the time I was born, in other states and everything. So I grew up basically like an only child. Recently, since I've been grown, I've gotten closer to the brother that's next in line for me. But I didn't grow up with them at all.
Okay, so since you didn't grow up with any of your siblings, how did that affect you guys' relationship?
They definitely feel like strangers. Like when they talk to me and say, you know, I'm here for you, it's kind of like we don't really have that bond for me to just want to ask you for help or anything. And now it's especially difficult with the situation with our dad right now, because we're not close enough to be talking all the time, and they're all in states and they're not around to help, and it's difficult.
So as you guys can see, mainly from everybody else that's like the oldest, I'm tying this all in together. Basically how everybody's like the oldest sibling or something like that, they're always the mother or like the leader, the one that just sees their siblings as, you know, like their kids or something that they have to take responsibility for. And then as you see the ones that are like the middle child, or maybe they're the baby. Dell is the baby, I'm the baby, and me and Dell are like the babies. Me and Dell grew up together as siblings because she was my god sister. So when you like kind of like grow up as the baby, you kind of like, you want that relationship with them, but then again, it's like they're out there, but they just feel like strangers. So with the other ones that grew up with their siblings and stuff, they don't really like their siblings. They don't really too much go out of their way to talk to them. They don't want them to talk to them, like build a relationship or anything like that. Like, I mean, the relationship is already there, but like the fact that like with Destiny, she lives with all of them, so she doesn't really want for anything. She loves them all to death. She's basically like the one that runs the show. Then you got Zakenya. Zakenya's basically the ones that
is the one that runs the show for the littler ones, and she doesn't have a bond with them because she's the middle one and there's age gaps. And then we got me and Dell. Dell, there's a big age gap between her and her siblings. It's like 19 years plus, if you guys are paying attention. So with me, it's 7 years apart, but the fact that we didn't grow up with our siblings, it kind of makes us like long for that relationship. And if you guys realize, the way you and your siblings, you guys' relationship is how you feel towards maybe other relationships. Maybe you long for that relationship with somebody else, like a friend, or like in relationships like with the opposite sex or whatever. Think about it. Your sibling relationship has a really big determining factor on how you carry out other relationships, because how you bond with people. When you already have those siblings in the household, you can connect, you know how to interact with people, you know how to make friends, you know how to establish relationships. When you don't really have siblings and stuff like that, how do you interact with other people and become friends? How well do you do that? And how much do you long for just somebody to talk to, because you don't have that? So stay tuned for part 2 when I get into my personal siblings and the screenshot messages and how I feel about those who answer the screenshot messages. So thanks you guys for staying tuned for this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also be sure to like this video up and every other video that you like, and also be sure to turn your post notifications on because you do not want to miss a single video. Thanks you for joining Talk It Up Thursday, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for part 2. Bye.